Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me today. As always, it's a cold one here in Missouri today, about 38 degrees, and it's only going to warm up to 50. But yesterday it was beautiful, except for a little wind. Today's topic is going to be imagination. Again, I talk about imagination because people don't talk about it enough. We hear about it when we're in school, when we're children. Oh, he's got a vivid imagination. Oh, you got too much imagination. You're crazy. You're thinking with your imagination. Or on the other hand, man, he's got a great imagination. You're an imaginative man. We talk about it in so many different ways that we really don't give it the value that it deserves. Everything was created by imagination. What did Einstein say? Imagination is more valuable than knowledge. You can create anything with imagination. You can't create anything with knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination is unlimited. So I found this on the internet, and I'm going to read this here, and we will go through it and discuss it. The power of your imagination to create, to be, to have whatever you want. You must first visualize it within yourself. Yes, there's action, and then you take action from your intuitive urges or nudges. It's not like you can just imagine it and it will come to you. Now, that's possible if you're really good at this. I haven't quite reached that state yet, but it's amazing the bridges of incidences, as they call them, will come about when you imagine something vividly and feel as if you already have it. You live as if you already have what you're imagining. You feel as if you already have that. Not a yearning, a desire, oh, I would like to have that, like some beggar or pauper, but actually feeling and believing and acting as if you have what you desire. So let's see what they have to say here. First, there's a quote by Blake. I give you the end of a golden string. Only wind it into a ball. It will lead you in at heaven's gate, built in Jerusalem's wall. William Blake. Okay? This man, not William Blake, but the person who wrote this, teaches from the Bible, but not in a religious way. He sees the Bible as a metaphysical account, the psychological drama of taking part in the mind and the consciousness of every man. So I'm not here to talk about religion. We're going to look at it from a different viewpoint. In the following essays, I have tried to indicate certain ways of approach to understanding the Bible and the realization of your dreams. So he uses the Bible in a very practical way. Just try to keep an open mind here. If you're not religious and if you're anti-religious, try to keep an open mind. And if you're really religious and believe in a religious view of the Bible, then also try to keep an open mind. Okay, we'll go on to see what they have to say. Many who enjoy the old familiar verses of Scripture are discouraged when they try themselves to read the Bible as they would read any other book, because, quite excusably, they do not understand that the Bible is written in the language of symbolism. Now, see, when they wrote the Bible, many thousands of years ago, I suppose, that is from the East, and they spoke differently than we speak here. So the words are differently, they are different, they translate different, and it has been translated many times through the centuries. So it's not exactly as it was spoken. Not knowing all of its characters or personifications of the laws and functions of the mind, that the Bible is psychology rather than history. That's probably going to upset some religious people. They puzzle their brains over it for a while and then give up. It's all too mystifying. To understand the significance of its imagery, the reader of the Bible must be imaginatively awake. According to the Scriptures, we sleep with Adam and wake with Christ. That is, we sleep collectively and wake individually. And to wake means just to become aware that You have the power within you to create and to be, to have, to do whatever you desire to be. That power lies within you. Christ, the imagination. Your imagination is God. Okay, now some of you may think, oh, so you say you're talking like you're God. What I'm saying is this: if you believe God is all in all, whatever your religion or belief may be, then God is in everything. Then he's in you too. Think about that. Okay. If Adam, or generic man, is in a deep sleep, then his experiences as recorded in the scriptures must be a dream. Only he who is awake can tell his dream, and only he would understand the symbolism of dreams can interpret the dream. Here's a quote out of the Bible. And they said one to another, did not our heart burn within us while he talked with us by the way, and while he opened to us the scriptures? That's Luke 24:32. The Bible is a revelation of the laws and functions of mind expressed in the language of that twilight realm into which we go to sleep. Because the symbolical language of this twilight realm is much the same for all men. The recent explorers of this realm, human imagination, call it collective consciousness, collective unconsciousness. I gotta adjust here. The definition of biblical symbols or exhaustive interpretations of its stories. All I hope to have done is to have indicated the way in which you are most likely to succeed in realizing your desires. What things soever you desire can be obtained only through the conscious, voluntary exercise of imagination in direct obedience to the laws of the mind. Somewhere within this realm of imagination there is a mood, a feeling of the wish fulfilled, which, if appropriated, means success to you. This realm, this Eden, your imagination, is vaster than you know and repays exploration. I give you the end of a golden string. You must wind it into a ball. Okay, you've all heard act as if you receive it and you will have it, or believe that you receive and you shall have. According to your faith, it will be done to you. Think about these Olympic gold winning athletes. They have visualized themselves winning these medals over and over and over again. They have visualized themselves doing their routine over and over so many times that in their mind it's a reality. They feel as if they've already done it, and they have done it in physical reality many, many times. It's the same way here. When you desire something, you have to see it over and over and over again until it takes on the tones of reality, until it becomes like a memory of something that has happened. You can stop right now and remember something that happened to you. You can remember it in detail if you try hard. It's the same way with creation, with creating, or as some people believe, stepping into that reality. Some people believe, and I think it's possible, there are many different realities and you can step into them by your choices. Some people believe that you don't manifest anything, or that you don't create anything. That's already there. It's your choice of what reality you decide to step into. I'm not going to get into a debate about that. I'm not really sure how it is. I just know from personal experience in sports, in life, in things that I've desired, and actually things that I've feared, because that will work the same way. If you fear something or worry about something, you visualize that over and over, and you feel a physical feeling of fear, concern, worry, preoccupation about something you're afraid is going to happen. And if you hold on to that long enough, that very thing you feared will come to pass. Okay, it's the same way with something that you desire. If what you desire, if you can see it, feel it, and do it over and over again long enough, whatever you desire will come to you, or something better. But most people don't ever achieve their desire or realize their dream or what they want to manifest, because they don't do it consistently with perseverance over the long enough period of time. Just think how terrible it would be if everything you thought of came to pass. Think about some of the thoughts you have when you're angry. Okay, you maybe wish someone was dead. There's been times in my life where I wish someone was dead. My father when I was a child. So thank God things don't come to pass as soon as we think about them. We have to be persistent, like the story of the widow and the oil in the Bible. She persisted. No, actually it was the judge and the widow. My mistake. That was the oil and the widow and the prophet. This is the widow and the judge. She pestered the judge long enough that he finally gave in to her and gave her what she wanted. That's just a story of persistence. If we persist in our vision, if we persist in our desire and see it over and over again, day in, day out, several times a day, then what you desire will come to pass. But you have to feel as if you already have it. And if you continue to see it over and over again, time and time again, whether it be you want to be a millionaire, you want to travel the world, you want to own a business, whatever, you want to be a world famous athlete, a world famous author, whatever it is, you have to see yourself in your mind's eye doing that over and over again and feel it until it becomes as a memory, like any other memory you have, like it's already happened. Believe that you have received it and you will have it. That's believing that you have received it. If you look back on something in memory and you think about getting it or when you had it or that you have it, you know, you don't believe, you know that you received that. It's the same way with something you desire. That beautiful girl. You want that beautiful girl? Okay, if you think about having the relationship with her that you desire, eventually you will have that. Now, that's the feeling of what it would be like to be with her. Now, you may not get that girl, but what you will get is the same thing, but maybe with a different, the same girl with a different face. You'll get the relationship. You'll get, the real desire is not that person. It's what you think that having a relationship with that person is going to bring you. So if you feel that long enough, you will draw into your life that girl or someone better. But you have to be open for something better because there's a part of you, God, if you like, that knows better than you do, that has no view of past, present, future. It's just all now. It sees in the now. It knows everything as now. So it knows what you're going to be happier with. There have been many times in your life, I'm sure, when you wanted something, you thought so badly, and you didn't get it, and you got something better. Or you were glad you didn't get it. Or in reverse, there was something that you really wanted, or you thought you wanted, and you got it, and later on you wished you hadn't have gotten it. You wished you didn't have it anymore. So think about that. Look back in your past and think about that. So we really need to know what it is we want. And when we truly desire something, you will want it as much today as you want it in 6 months or a year from now, if it hasn't come to you yet. So we don't always know exactly what we want, but we do need to set out in a direction of your desires. And these desires will change as you go along, as you grow. It's not so much about achieving the goal, the desire, the dream. It's about what you become in the process. So I hope this has been of help to you today. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate my new subscribers, and we have a video coming out every day. Subscribe, smash the like button. Thanks for joining me. Be cool.